we hope that it will be both. And, that we hope that it will be very scary. That fans of Robert Kirkman, fans of The Walking Dead, will get the suspense and the tension that they expect from a great Robert Kirkman show. But we're also very much about making the show about this ensemble of characters, and we've got a great ensemble of actors and bringing these characters to life. And Robert has been very specific. And we've all been very focused on making sure that it's character issues that drive the stories. He's a nightmare. No, he's the best. He's an extraordinarily talented writer and a lovely guy, a great collaborative partner, and we have a wonderful piece of source material in his comic books that we're using as the sort of narrative spine of the show. But Robert's also very open to letting this world blossom and letting it turn in. He understands that a comic book is a very different form than a television show, and he's very open to us pitching new ideas, doing different things with the characters, taking them in different directions, and letting it become a TV show. It's filled with zombies. No, I'm kidding.
I think that Outcast will deliver on the explosive kind of storytelling, yet set in a world that is very grounded with, as Chris said, with a lot of focus on characters and their emotional development in a way that Walking Dead does. But it's a very different show. This is a very different world. This is a much more complex mythology and really complex storytelling. The threat is not external. You can't just shoot it in the eye and get rid of it. It is much harder to get rid of this problem than getting rid of zombies.
Although zombies can be hard to get.
They can be, yes, a little hard.
They're challenges.
When they come in volume, especially. With Walking Dead, actually, there were about, I forget how many, but there were a lot of issues out before the show started. So it was the decision of the showrunners, with the help of Robert, to choose, what stories to adapt. I think with our show, it's a very different process because the comic book was developed at the same time that the TV show. So I think it's really more up to Chris and working with Robert to decide, what's the path. And it's more of a collaborative kind of dynamic than, here's a comic book pile that, now we'll sit in the writer's room and decide how to adopt it.
Yeah, we're definitely moving forward sort of in parallel. There's a lot of crossover between, what's being generated in the writer's room and what, Robert is working on in the comics. We talk constantly, pitch each other ideas, and so, but I'd say we have a pretty good sense of where we're going. Well, Robert has crafted a very rich mythology that we hope people will be drawn into. We will peel away the layers, and we're confident that the world and the mythology he has constructed gives us a lot of places to go that the audience will find surprising. And it really is this one man's journey to discover why have these dark forces been drawn to him his whole life? Why have they seemed attached to him and his family? And what can he do to stop it? And how widespread is this threat?